What is up, guys? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute, but we're back, and today what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at the English League players of the season, because I tell you what, these cards, they look phenomenal. I've looked at the stats, looked at the skills, and forget player of the week cards. These cards are a good deal. But as a free-to-play player, should you spend your hand and coin trying to get one of these players? I'm talking about Bruno Fernandes, Alexander Isak, Ibrahim Konate, Thomas Partey, Chris Wood, and so on and so on. There's so many of them. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at them, and we'll try to answer the question: should you be spending your coin on this pack? Because I tell you what, these might be some of the best players that you'll see in a long time. So I'll give you my top three at the end, my top three picks. Let's go with overall rating. And I think the highest rated one is Alexander Isak. I think he goes to 1-1 in game. Let me just check that. So if you are talking about Isak, as you can see here, his max level, he goes to 101. And I told you what, guys, this stats are amazing. For free card, this stats are amazing. Look at these. Offensive awareness, 92. Dribbling, 90. Then finishing, 90. And then the speed, 90. Acceleration, 90. Kicking power, 88. That is insane for a free card. That is insane. And then the guy is pretty tall as well. 192 centimeters. So his heading is not that greatest. It's only 75. And the jump is only 71. So don't expect to score lots of headers from him. But look at this. Double touch, flip flop. Outside color, first time shot, long leg shooting, long leg shot as well. This is amazing card. This is an amazing card. All right, let's move to the next one. I'll not take a look at all of them. I want this to be a short video, less than 5 minutes. I don't want to take much time just talking about that. So yeah, so the next card on the line is Ibrahim Konate, 194 with it all, build up. Very good. Build-ups are very good, man. And if you look at this starting here, they will go all the way to 90 if you put him in a game plan. Speed, 86. Form, unwavering form. Heading, superiority. I tell you what, this card is amazing. Let's see his in-game stats. And to be honest, the card design as well looks good, to be honest. It's not the greatest, but it looks good. Okay, let's see his in-game stats. Here we are. Speed, 94 defender. That is insane. And then jump it, physical contact, 91. But look at the defensive start: 92, 94, 93, 95. For free to play, for free, getting this card for free. That is insane. And he's tall as well, 194 centimeters tall. So a very good guy. Imagine that speed, those defensive starts, and then the body type. Like, he's tall, he's well built as well. He's tall, he's strong. What else would you want? What else would you want? I know this stats, you compare, if you were to compare this with the most paid to win, who is the best paid to win defender? Let me think. Who would I go with? Let's compare with one defender. I don't know, but I do think Van Dijk is one of the best defenders in the game. This kind of Van Dijk. And if you look at the stats here, you see Konate he's almost going toe-to-toe with him. He actually has more speed and far more acceleration than Van Dijk. The only place that Van Dijk really beats him is the defending stat: 99, 93, 100, 96. But for free, these stats for free, I think they're incredible. They're incredible. So you can see, you'll not be that far behind. Let me try another defender, another pick. Let's try someone like Cannavaro maybe. Cannavaro is overrated, like 106. Cannavaro. One buddy. I think it's this card or this card. Which one is that? Oh, this one is the double boosted one. I'll go for the single booster. Maybe, I don't know. Is it +2 to defending or +3? I don't know. I'll just give him +3 to defending. Not quite sure. Let's use Inzaghi. Alright, here the speed again. Konate is pretty much faster. But here defensively, here's where things are way too different. So You see, these pay to win cards, that is why they're called pay to win. Look at this difference: 12, 6, 11, 6. That's that. Let's go to another card. And so obviously, I'll not look at the stats of each and every card because it will take a lot of time. Ruben Diaz, Destroyer. And you know this card with Diaz is different from the others. Look at those stats. Even without being boosted, we'll boost them and see. And look at the speed as well. I think this is one of the fastest cards of Ruben Diaz. They're mostly not fast. He's really fast, this card. And physical contact is up there, stamina is up there. Let's see his in-game stats. Right, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, one of the only player who I can say would tried for Manchester United. The season was horrible, but whole player, amazing runner, incisive, all that stuff. The double touch, long range color, long range shooting, fast and short, one touch pass, throw passing, pinpoint crossing, outside color and captaincy. The list goes on and on. But I'll tell you what, these skills, he has some very decent skills as well. And this card, as an AMF, I do think will be a game changer if you can get it. With the double touch, the double touch is just an added advantage. And he has those through passing, one touch pass. So a very good card if you manage to pull it. Whole player as well. So I think I'll not go deep into the other cards. I like Matthias Cunha. Creative playmaking, okay. Double touch, most of these cards they do have the double touch, which is very essential. Thomas Partey, box to box. For his build, I don't think it's a good card for box to box. Even the low rated cards, I do think Van Bissaka, defensive fullback with the double touch. Wow. Yo, okay. Daniel Munoz, Kukula. Haaland, yeah. I don't know how he said that whole song thing. Okay. I will not talk about the other cards. I do think the best cards are, if you ask me for my top 3, I'll go with Alexander Isak, Bruno Fernandes, then Konate and Ruben Diaz. There's a battle there. They'll tie for number 3. I think they got this one right. And Konami are very clever. Instead of giving us Salah here, they brought Salah as a premium card, so they can give us Konate for free. And if you look at these cards, it's one in the Premier League. There are 20 clubs, so it's one player from each club. If I'm not wrong, this Nottingham Forest, Fulham, Bournemouth, West Ham, Southampton, if I'm not wrong, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Brighton, Tottenham, Spurs, Ipswich, Arsenal, Wolves, Wemo plays for Brentford, Bradway, Everton, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, and Newcastle. So it's one outstanding player from each of the 20 clubs, which is nice. So what we're going to do on my main account, I don't need any of these players. I don't need any of these players. And if you're not new to the game, unless you're new to the game, I guess for most people, they don't need any of these players. Maybe for fun, for just trying them out. But if you have a team that is just a couple of months old, I'll tell you what, these players could walk straight into that team. So if you have like a brand new account, like just a couple of months old, or you need any of these players, it's answer the real question: are they worth going for? Are they worth going for? I'll tell you what, my answer is yes and no at the same time. Because as for me, I told you I'll be saving coins for the next few months, and the answer, I do have most of these players, other versions of these players, and I don't use them, and I don't need any of these cards. If that's the case, the same case for you, you might just have to skip it. But you are skipping some really good cards, but for a good reason. So for me, I always tell you, you should have 2 accounts in eFootball. So we're going to go to my second account and we're going to open this pack. I think I do have, I don't know, 200 coins on that account. Yeah. So if you have 2 accounts, one account doesn't have greatest players out there. Let's see what we can get here. But you know, Konami have a tendency of giving me players who are at the bottom. So I don't know, maybe I should sort the players like this, so that the best players are at the bottom. Okay, let's see. 2 spins. If we get some good players, I'll review them tomorrow. If we get some trashy players, then I'll have nothing to review. Let's see who is the first one. Isak, come on in. The best player, one of the best players. I told you my top 3 players: Alexander Isak, Bruno Fernandes, Konate, and Ruben Diaz. And you know what? We got Isak in the first spin. And we'll take him. I told you what, Konami have a tendency of giving me players that are at the bottom. I hate these guys. I hate you, Konami. They don't give me players at the top. They always give me players who are at the bottom. Let's see this time. There's no special animation. I think this type of pack should be having a special animation. This time we get Bradley. Yeah. Okay, we'll take Bradley, but not the best card out there, but we'll take him. So those are my 200 coins. Those are the players we got. And I'm gonna review Isak, I think. Could have got one Bisaka if I kept it like this. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Let me know if you're going for these players. Let me know if you have already gone for these players. Which player did you get? Which player would you like to get? And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, have a good day.